He slimed me.
You've seen them bust ghosts, save the city, and make history, but the real story of Ghostbusters is far more bizarre than anything on screen. Beyond the laughs and the special effects lies a web of forgotten concepts, wild auditions, and last-minute decisions that reshaped cinematic history. What if the Ecto-1 was a different color, or a beloved character was a secret tribute? Prepare to have your mind blown as we dig into the 20 weirdest, most fascinating facts about the 1984 classic, uncovering the truth behind its magic. Number 1. The original concept was much darker and more futuristic. Dan Aykroyd's initial vision for Ghostbusters was wildly different from the beloved film we know. Imagine this, a futuristic world with multiple teams of ghost smashers hopping through time and space, battling spectral threats with high-tech gear. Sounds epic, right? The catch? An astronomical $300 million budget back in 1984. That's like trying to fund a small country with special effects. This ambitious, dark, and utterly unaffordable concept led to a complete rewrite, thankfully giving us the comedic masterpiece that defined a generation. It makes you wonder, would a darker Ghostbusters have been as iconic, or would it have just been too much? Number 2. The original title wasn't Ghostbusters. Before it became Ghostbusters, Dan Aykroyd's brainchild had a few other monikers floating around, including the rather direct Ghost Smashers. Other contenders were Ghost Breakers and Ghost Stoppers. Frankly, Ghost Smashers sounds like a kid's cartoon, or maybe a brand of breakfast cereal. The name Ghostbusters itself was already owned by a 1970s children's TV show, prompting Columbia Pictures to jump through some serious legal hoops to secure the rights. Can you imagine yelling, "Who you gonna call? Ghost Smashers"? It just doesn't have the same ring, does it? It's a testament to how crucial a title can be for a film's lasting legacy. What's the best movie title change you've ever heard of? Number 3. Eddie Murphy and John Candy were almost cast. It's hard to imagine Ghostbusters without Ernie Hudson as Winston Zeddemore or Rick Moranis as Louis Tully, but the roles almost went to Eddie Murphy and John Candy. Murphy, a comedic powerhouse, had to bow out due to scheduling conflicts with Beverly Hills Cop. Meanwhile, John Candy, known for his eccentric charm, had some very specific ideas for Louis Tully, including a German accent and a pair of schnauzers. While hilarious in concept, director Ivan Reitman ultimately decided against a dog-owning, German-accented accountant. Honestly, as much as we love them, can you picture Murphy's fast-talking humor and Candy's overly specific quirks fitting seamlessly into the Ghostbusters crew? Sometimes what-ifs are better left as fascinating trivia. Number 4. The role of Peter Venkman was written for John Belushi. The sarcastic, charismatic, and endlessly quotable Peter Venkman was initially crafted by Dan Aykroyd with his Saturday Night Live and the Blues Brothers co-star John Belushi in mind. Tragically, Belushi passed away before the script was even finished. It's a poignant what-if for comedy fans to ponder. The role then made its rounds, being offered to Michael Keaton and Chevy Chase, before the comedic genius Bill Murray finally stepped in. While Murray made the role his own and created an iconic character, it makes you wonder how Belushi's unique brand of manic energy and physical comedy would have shaped Venkman. A different kind of cynical charm, perhaps? Number 5. Slimer is an unofficial homage to John Belushi. Everyone's favorite gluttonous green ghoul, Slimer, holds a secret, heartwarming tribute. Dan Aykroyd affectionately referred to the mischievous spirit as the ghost of John Belushi, as an unofficial homage to his late friend and comedic partner. Slimer's insatiable appetite and messy eating habits were directly inspired by Belushi's famously chaotic cafeteria scene in National Lampoon's Animal House. This bit of trivia adds a layer of bittersweet charm to the character. It's a subtle yet powerful way to remember a legend. It's truly amazing how a small detail can carry such significant meaning. What other movie characters do you think have hidden tributes embedded in them? Number 6. Sigourney Weaver's audition was a little wild. Securing the role of Dana Barrett required more than just reciting lines for Sigourney Weaver. To truly embody her character's eventual possession by Zuul, Weaver got down on all fours and started howling and snarling like a dog. Director Ivan Reitman was reportedly so taken by her audacious and utterly committed performance that he cast her on the spot. It's a testament to her dedication and willingness to dive headfirst into the bizarre. Who needs a simple reading when you can bring the house down with animalistic intensity? Number 7. The Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man had a different entrance. Imagine this: the colossal Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man majestically rising out of the ocean. towering next to the Statue of Liberty, showcasing his immense scale. That was the original grand vision for his arrival in Ghostbusters. Unfortunately, the special effects technology of 1984 wasn't quite ready for such an ambitious feat. The scene proved too complex and expensive, leading to his iconic yet more grounded walk through the streets of New York. While the street-level destruction was fantastic, the idea of him emerging from the depths near Lady Liberty would have been an even more awe-inspiring, almost mythological entrance. Which entrance do you think would have been more memorable? Number 8. Melted marshmallow was actually shaving cream. When the Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man finally explodes in a gooey, sticky mess, raining down on the terrified citizens of New York, it certainly looks like real melted marshmallow. But here's the sweet, sticky truth. It was actually over 500 gallons of shaving cream. Yes, the same stuff you use to get a close shave. This ingenious special effect created the perfect consistency and visual impact without the logistical nightmare and expense of actual marshmallow fluff. Imagine the cleanup if it had been real marshmallow. It's a fantastic example of movie magic making the impossible look incredibly real. Number 9. The Ecto-1 was almost a different color. Imagine the iconic Ecto-1, the ultimate ghost-hunting chariot, painted black. Believe it or not, that was the original plan for the legendary vehicle. However, the filmmakers quickly realized a black car would simply disappear into the numerous night scenes they had planned, making it impossible to showcase its awesome design. So, they smartly opted for the now famous pristine white, making it stand out like a beacon of paranormal extermination. It's hard to imagine the Ghostbusters arriving in anything less striking, right? White was definitely the right choice. Do you think the Ghostbusters would have been as cool in a black Ecto-1, or did they dodge a major cinematic bullet? Number 10. There was only one Ecto-1. It's mind-boggling to think that the single most recognizable vehicle in paranormal investigation history, the Ecto-1, was a one-of-a-kind creation. Due to tight schedules and an even tighter budget, only one 1959 Cadillac Miller Meteor ambulance was transformed into the legendary ghost-busting machine for the original film. This means every high-speed chase, every dramatic arrival, every slime-soaked stunt relied on this single, hard-working vehicle. It's no wonder it reportedly broke down during the filming of Ghostbusters 2. Talk about putting all your proton packs in one basket. It makes you wonder how much stress was on the prop master's shoulders. Number 11. The Ghostbusters hotline was a real working number. Remember that iconic "Who You Gonna Call" commercial in Ghostbusters?
Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night?
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost? If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals. Go Ghostbusters!
Well, as a stroke of marketing genius, the 1-800 number featured in the film was actually a real working hotline. Callers would be greeted by a pre-recorded message from none other than Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd themselves, hilariously informing them they were out catching ghosts. This wasn't just a clever movie prop, it was a promotional phenomenon. The number received an astonishing 1,000 calls per hour, 24 hours a day, for several weeks after the film's release. Imagine trying to get through. It's a testament to the film's cultural impact and a brilliant way to immerse fans even further into the world of ghostbusting. Did you ever try calling the number? Number 12. The director voiced two key characters. Beyond directing the cinematic masterpiece that is Ghostbusters, Ivan Reitman, the visionary filmmaker, also lent his vocal talents to two of the film's most memorable spectral inhabitants. He provided the chilling, guttural voice of Zool, the demonic entity possessing Dana Barrett, adding an unsettling layer of terror to the supernatural threats. But wait, there's more. Reitman also provided the mischievous and iconic vocalizations for Slimer, the beloved green glutton. It's a fantastic testament to his dedication and creative immersion in the project. Who knew the man behind the camera was also responsible for some of the most distinctive sounds of the supernatural? Number 13. Crossing the streams was a last-minute idea. The climactic moment that saved New York City from Gozer, the electrifying crossing the streams of the proton packs, was not originally in the script. Can you believe it? The ending of Ghostbusters was still being hammered out even as filming progressed. This iconic solution, which provides both a thrilling visual and a satisfying narrative payoff, was a last-minute stroke of genius. It was reportedly pulled from an earlier draft of the script to create a more explosive and unforgettable finale. It just goes to show that sometimes the best ideas come when you're under pressure. Imagine if they had gone with something else. Number 14. The actor who played Walter Peck was harassed in public. William Atherton's portrayal of the smarmy, antagonistic EPA agent Walter Peck in Ghostbusters was so incredibly convincing that it crossed the line from film to real life. Atherton was subjected to public harassment, with people yelling at him on the street and in bars after the movie's release. While it's a testament to his acting prowess that he could evoke such strong reactions, it's also a stark reminder of how deeply audiences can connect with fictional characters, even the villains. It's a bizarre form of backhanded compliment, isn't it? It makes you wonder if playing a truly despicable character is worth the real-world backlash. Number 15. The jail scene was filmed in a supposedly haunted location. Adding an extra layer of eerie authenticity, the scene where Ray and Winston find themselves behind bars was filmed in a real and allegedly haunted prison. Some members of the cast and crew reported feeling genuinely uneasy during filming in the location. Even more unsettling, there were claims of unexplained scratches appearing on individuals after spending time in the supposedly haunted confines. Whether it was the power of suggestion or something truly spectral, it certainly added a spine-tingling element to the production. It makes you wonder if they were really just acting scared or if the ghosts of the prison were doing some method acting too. Number 16. The PKE meter was a shoe polisher. Before the days of CGI everything, prop masters had to be resourceful. Egon's iconic PKE meter, with its extending arms and frantic beeping, was a brilliant piece of 80s ingenuity. The body of the device was actually a handheld Iona SP1 electric shoe polisher. The prop department simply dressed it up with lights and the moving sensor wings to create the ghost-detecting gadget. It's a testament to practical effects wizardry and proof that with enough creativity, you can turn a mundane household item into a piece of cinematic history. It makes you wonder what other everyday objects are hiding in plain sight in your favorite movies. Number 17. The library ghost was a puppet. The film's first big scare is still one of its best. The sweet-faced librarian who shushes Peter Venkman was played by an actress, but her terrifying transformation was pure puppetry magic. To create the screaming phantom, the special effects team built a full-size, terrifying puppet on a body frame. A team of puppeteers operated it from behind a fake wall, launching it forward on a track to create the iconic jump scare. It's a perfect example of how practical effects, when done well, can be far more unsettling than any computer-generated ghost. CGI ages, but that puppet is timelessly terrifying. Number 18. The theme song led to a lawsuit. Ray Parker Jr.'s theme song is legendary, but its origin is controversial. Musician Huey Lewis sued Parker Jr. and Columbia Pictures, claiming the song's catchy bass line and guitar riff were plagiarized from his band's hit, I Want a New Drug. The irony, Huey Lewis and the News were originally asked to write the theme but declined due to their work on Back to the Future. The lawsuit was settled out of court with a confidentiality agreement, which Parker Jr. later violated, leading to another legal battle. Listen to the two songs back to back, the similarity is hard to ignore. Number 19. The terror dogs were inspired by real statues. The demonic terror dogs, Zool and Vince Clortho, have a design that feels ancient and menacing for a reason. Their look wasn't just invented in a studio, it was inspired by real-world architecture. The special effects artists drew inspiration from the grim, unsettling gargoyle-like statues they saw perched atop an old church in Philadelphia. By grounding the design of these supernatural creatures in real historical stonework, they gave them a weight and believability that made them infinitely more frightening. It's a great reminder that sometimes the scariest monsters are inspired by things that are already quietly watching us from above. Number 20. The Firehouse is real and you can visit it. The Ghostbusters headquarters is no movie set. It's a real working fire station you can visit in New York City. The exterior shots were filmed at the Hook and Ladder 8 Firehouse in the Tribeca neighborhood, and it has since become a global landmark for movie lovers. The firefighters there are well aware of their station's fame and are famously welcoming to fans who stop by to take photos. While the interiors were filmed in a separate decommissioned firehouse in Los Angeles, the iconic exterior remains a tangible piece of the movie's magic. It's probably the only fire station in the world that gets regular paranormal tourism.